right? They won't touch you. They don't want to see coochie.
They just want to shit in your mouth.
They just want to shit in your mouth.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, right?
That one I cannot
that's
do.
like
What up to all the YouTubers? Welcome to the DTF podcast, and I'm your host, Miss Rumbi, aka Ru. Let's introduce the other
No,
guest.
sorry. I just want to get
That
it
was
in.
nice,
That
man.
was,
That was nice.
Like we've never done it like that.
Really?
We've never done
Like,
it like that. Like
For your first time?
How do you do
Wow.
it?
kudos to
Wow.
we just
Solid,
jumped
man.
in.
Really?
Hi guys, we're talking about.
Hi guys,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
talking about okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Ruby, for that. I'm Sakani. Hello.
Mhm.
Yeah, Daryl, you know me. What's up?
Tatinda. Hi guys.
Do you want to be here?
Right.
I'm getting into it. I'm
Yeah,
getting into it.
yeah.
Don't worry.
All right. Okay, so let's get right into it. What do you guys think about the blesser culture? The blesser culture. Anybody have thoughts on it?
What is a blesser?
I'm an, you know,
Someone who blesses.
you know,
Wait,
it's,
wait, I can't lay hands on
Yeah.
you. Am I
Yeah.
blessing?
usually it's like, you know, from what I know from the internet, it's somebody, it's an old man. Usually it's an old man who likes to spend money on young women. And those women usually either have to like give them sex or whatever other things might have agreed on. But that's basically blesser culture in my
It's just
definition.
like a contract.
It's not a contract. I think like no, it's
Transaction.
nah. It's just men who are lonely who want someone you know to just come and throw money on, and they usually
Are they
go for.
lonely? Some of them are married.
Some of
They
them
sleep
are
next to
lo-
their wives.
Yeah.
So
They
it's like some
cuddle
of them are
every
lonely,
night.
some of them are horny. Who knows? My God.
No, but I think people who engage in that stuff, like from what I've seen, is
Mhm.
people who have a lot of things to do, right? They have a lot of on their plate, and they have no time to commit to like to normal norms of relationships. But they still want that companionship and other benefits.
No, they just want that good.
Yeah. So
They want that good.
if
Yeah.
if you don't have time, you just pay for it.
So.
Mhm.
Wait, but like, is there a difference between like blesser culture and like prostitution?
That's literally what I was about to say. That's why I took time. Because I was like,
There is a difference though, because sometimes with the blesser culture, it's not necessarily having sex with somebody. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's just like the old guys, they want company. And with prostitution, right, anyone can do it. There's no specific age range. But with blessers, it's usually old rich.
It doesn't
men.
have to be rich and old though. Like some
Really?
people.
No, I feel
young
like they
can
have to
money.
be
No,
rich.
because
You
listen.
cannot
no.
be a blesser if you don't
you're
have
broken.
land,
No,
if you don't
listen.
have cows, if you don't have money, you don't have a business. you
No,
can't be a blesser.
Listen, because
'Cause
like
what are you blasting?
I
right?
get a ton of pocket money. I can bless you all.
No, you can't.
Yes,
That makes
you
me a
know, you
blesser.
can.
No, but
no,
Yeah.
no,
that
but
is friendship.
that's why. No.
No,
But that's why I
like,
asked what is
yeah.
a blesser, because I feel like we really look at it as it's an old man, right?
Mhm.
But I feel like as long as your relationship is a transaction,
Yeah.
I give you good, you give me money, you're blessing.
Yeah,
And that's-
like
And if it's like continuous, like if it's a long term ish thing,
Mhm.
because if it's a one time thing, then I'm just a whore. But like if it's like we have an understanding,
Yeah.
okay? You hit me up and you say, yo, I'm bored, and I come to your house, we do what we do, and then
what bag do you want?
That's
at the end of the day,
culture.
at the
You
end of the
literally
day-
just
at the end
of the
find
day,
it.
I'm leaving with a Louis Vuitton bag.
Yeah.
No,
That's
but
good.
I think right now, like people it has evolved. Like at the beginning of the whole blesser culture,
Yeah,
what it was for, it was just like for girls
yeah.
who were facing tough times, like mainly in education, universities, right? They wanted to get through, maybe they don't have the funds or something. So it was actually an open gig, you know?
It still is.
Yeah, but now it's different. Now
It's not just like-
now it's
Yeah.
it's evolved into a thing that's so toxic and
Yeah, no,
manipulative.
It was
it's
always
so
toxic,
bad.
though. There's
No, but
nothing-
it was like, do you know what? There's like where originally like it was popular is in America, right? The Western countries.
For
This,
real?
yeah, this
Yeah.
guys like
Shit, I thought we started
I think
that.
that's been a
I thought it was an
no,
African thing. I was
wait,
proud
no,
to
Taki,
say
do you know?
no,
Wait,
touch
do you know? Do you know why it's not that popular as it is in Africa? These guys knew what they were paying for, and these girls knew what they were giving. It
You
wasn't.
are
It wasn't.
wrong, my
it-
guy.
wait, but let me just land.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It wasn't a whole like. I knew like if I'm blessing someone, I respect this person. Like they're giving me a
Yeah.
service, right? And I'm paying for it. And if I get my service, it's done in there. But now it's different. This person, if they bless someone, they expect a whole lot. This person to commit their whole life to
Yeah,
them.
no, that's facts.
Like right now, it's like from there, right? It was an app called Seekers, right? And mostly it was
Why do you know this?
because right, because I initially I thought that only blessers are people who are losers who cannot get women and stuff. But as I got into the culture deeper, right, I found out like most of the guys who did it in the States are
Yeah.
actually rich people, like people who are always working, but they don't have time for that, whole relationship. Can I take you out? Can I go
Yeah.
for dinner? Right? They just want straight to the point, and they know what they're getting, and they
Yeah.
have principles. They're not gonna follow you after they bless you, like give me this, give me that, give me this.
How's
I
your
was to have a
day?
blesser. That's what I want. We're here to do this. We do it. Done.
Mm.
How was my day? My day got nothing to do with you unless you're paying me for my day.
But I
Like-
kind of disagree with how you view blesser, though. I think blesser, with the other definition of not involving money, I don't think that's what a blesser is. I think for me,
No, there has to be money.
There has to be money.
That's why I'm saying, like you said, like
No,
the culture before didn't involve money.
No,
What,
it did.
no, what he
But I'm
did,
saying,
it's
right,
a transaction. So
it
literally,
did.
the guys pay, right? He's getting what he needs,
Yeah.
and from there it's done.
No, but
It's
that's
done.
prostitution, though. Yeah,
No,
the
that's
it can.
why I
Do you know
asked
what?
the question,
it
what's
can
the
be
difference?
continuous.
The difference is
But let me tell you what I
the
think
difference
is
is
different.
prostitution. She said it just now. The prostitution is like one night stand thing and it's done.
It doesn't have
is
to be.
like
I can go to the
continuous
same
thing.
one because that's my
You
favorite.
can, but it's never.
No, but like your same one is not gonna be stuck to you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you
The-
you could have one prostitute,
Yeah.
right? That's your prostitute,
Yeah.
but you're not her only client.
Okay, yeah. fair.
So now where the difference then
blesser,
comes
so
is
now
that
she-
you're my only client, my blesser is my only client, and I'm your only prostitute. That's
Okay.
where I think
Yeah.
that's where it
Let me
becomes-
come in and give you guys my perspective of the definitions, right? A prostitute is someone you just go for sexual favors. You pay, you get what you want, then you leave, right? And maybe the next guy comes. But a blesser, it's different. A blesser, you're giving a person money not to just get sex, but companionship. That person is gonna maybe it's like acting girlfriend. You're paying for an acting girlfriend at
Yeah.
that time because you want that. But when we say like this is over, it's gonna be over. Like so,
Yeah.
no one is gonna come back for it. Like you have entitlement on the relationship.
You
Because
know
you
what?
agreed.
Like another thing is like it doesn't even have to be like sexual. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
that's what
like
I'm saying.
I just want
Blessers,
someone
they don't really
pretty to
have to
go
be
for dinner
sexual.
with me.
I wanted to
Let's
tap
go.
on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's the nice dinner things, but guys, I heard this really scary thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my goodness, mommy, I'm sorry that I watch these things, but I was watching this podcast, right, and they were tapping into like the blesser culture and all that stuff. And there's blessers. I mean, Dubai is like the hub for
Oh, you mean
Yikes,
the Dubai
man.
porta potty thing? Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Dubai.
that one.
What? What is it called? Is there a name for it?
Yeah, porta potty. Like porta potty. Like the toilet outside. That's what basically it was. That's the name for it. Dubai or whatnot. Yeah, but
So for those that
get
don't-
attacked by the government.
Those that don't know, there's literally like rich
Yeah.
men out there that will look for young girls or just girls that want money. Fly you to Dubai. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Why we're doing it in Dubai, but
Dubai is the
They'll
place where you can be
fly
on a
you.
yacht in a thong,
they'll fly you to Dubai, right? They won't touch you. They don't want to see coochie.
They just want to shit in your mouth.
They just want to shit in your mouth.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, right?
That one I cannot do.
That's like
Mm.
like we just we feel.
But that's not baby
Wait.
culture, though. That's not. I
Uh,
mean, what am I saying?
let me
not
say
the
yeah,
one
that,
to
that's where I'm going,
Yeah.
right?
I'm wondering what's in
That's
your
what I'm saying.
drink.
Like the levels of like blesser culture have so evolved. Like this is alone is a cult. I prefer to as a
Right.
cult. Like
I
these guys
think
have
that's
weird fetishes,
crazy.
and they want to fulfill it.
but like
Because
the-
these guys, if you want to check, these are the most principled people on earth. Their countries have the hardest laws.
And they're
My
doing the
friend,
most
sin
unheard
exists
of stuff.
everywhere. Men love to fuck, around the world. Like it's not a surprise to come across a man who's like, listen, this is what I want. Like these things it's a global issue.
No, but if we
Yeah.
do like a survey,
Mhm.
not most guys or even like a few percentage like are into that. That's just degrading. Like that's just
I don't
degrading.
know.
No, but like
culture.
the
I
fact
don't
that
think
they
so. I think
are.
if you had, honestly, seeing the kind of podcasts that have been popping up, if you are a guy and you have the kind of money to do that, you will do it. I believe every guy, if he had the chance to, he
But for
would.
me, it's like
What
it's
just
just
something you want to
But
experience.
I think that yeah, but I think
Yeah, I
that
totally
comes to
agree
like
with that.
his
Yeah,
point
yeah.
Yeah.
of it's not just a sexual thing anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why someone would find companionship in taking a dump in another person's mouth is beyond me.
Yeah.
But
You know,
it comes to
firstly,
that.
the person who agrees to it. That's all.
Money. Do you know these people get paid crazy money? You can leave that place with $500,000.
Yeah.
Or even close, like really close to $1 million. Like I
When
wouldn't do
parents
it.
are struggling to
I-
make 1,000,
yeah.
you are making
I-
a million
Are you
so
sure?
easily.
Cock in my mouth. Ah.
But you walk away with the
But then
million,
again,
right?
Oh, I
You
think
have
it's
mouthwash,
attractive.
Colgate afterwards. It's done.
No,
Yeah.
it's
No one
attractive.
knows. Also,
It's attractive. I'm not going to say that it's like because it's a simple thing. How long does a person take to cock in your mouth? Like it's like less than 5 minutes and you've got your $500,000, right? It doesn't take long, right? But
There's risk to it though. There's so
Like,
much risk. Listen,
I think
like what
mentally
she
it gets
said-
to
Yeah,
you.
there's risk.
Mentally.
yeah, it does. But what
Not
she
just
said,
mentally,
you're
but
coming
health as
from
well.
you're coming from you're coming from like a place where it's hard to just live. Like everyday
Yeah.
life is hard,
Mm.
right? Everyday life, you just like having bread in the morning for breakfast is hard, right?
So
And
what?
then someone
you know
says,
what?
no, listen, someone says, you don't even know probably what like a train ride feels like.
Mhm.
But someone says, let me put you on a plane.
Right? Let me take it to
Let me
Dubai.
take you to Dubai.
On
It
a
doesn't
yacht.
end there, okay? Let me take you to Dubai.
on a yacht.
on a yacht.
On a
Now,
yacht.
you're making it look
How?
enticing now. You're like,
Get you to Dubai.
Drink the finest wine.
Go to the
Are you
finest. go to the
advertising, Sakani?
I mean, okay.
Are you
listen, we're not-
advertising?
We're not condoning the
No, we're
culture,
not
but,
condoning,
you
but
know.
we're trying
No,
to
but
like.
can I actually
get-
disagree
Yeah.
with you on one point? It's not always just hardship.
Exactly.
Some
That's
girls
what I
come
wanna
from
say.
good families. Like
Exactly.
the
just
dad
like
makes
things.
money. No,
Because
like
if
you know,
people
yeah.
who come like from true hardships, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they would subscribe to such things because they know what it is to have a hard life. But I think these girls who want that, like the culture we have now, fast life, you know,
and they want
be
to
posting on
maintain
social
money.
media, right?
Yeah.
Those guys, because they already live part of that life, you
and they
know.
want
I
to
don't
maintain
think
it.
so.
Yeah.
No, but I get where it's,
Yeah.
I understand both.
Yeah.
I understand how the desperation of
Yeah.
having a hard life can lead you to that,
Mm.
but I also understand where he's coming from. That you want to maintain that life because your father's not going to. Okay, I mean, there's some people there that their fathers will bless them until the end. My father's not that person.
Yeah.
My father's
Once
like,
you're 18, sorry, man.
I did it on my own.
Yeah.
You guys do it on your own as well.
I guess it depends.
So
on
like
who
if
you
I
are.
if I grew up in a home where I drive in a Bugatti every time I'm going to school, right? And then I get of age and my father's like, that Bugatti, did you buy it?
Right.
No.
True, true.
I'm taking it. I want to maintain it. Like I'm going to want. So I understand where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Like you would want to maintain that lifestyle, and maintenance of that lifestyle
No,
will be
but
easier than
besides-
when you're in your father's house.
I think
But you
the
know, I really don't agree because I'm assuming like if you come from a good family, right, your father can probably has enough connections to get you a proper job.
You
where
don't want
You
to
don't
work.
want to work. Why am
let's see.
I? Listen, why am I waking up
No,
at
that's not for
7?
everyone, though.
I'm
Guys,
coming back at
That's
5.
not
guys,
everyone.
wait.
And why
I think
I'm
right,
I can-
we're
well,
taking.
you know what?
I
No.
think you took it to the extremes. Where
Yeah.
like if you have that life, if like a Bugatti, come on, that's exposure
Okay,
at
yeah.
its peak, right? I'm talking about these guys like they don't have it like that, right? They're just in the middle class, you know. They're just trying to make it ends meet. Like they're not thriving and all. But these guys, you know, they see this as an opportunity. But if it's someone from and these guys, you know, they already look good. They appeal. If this guy on this Arabian guy goes on Instagram and see their account, he's obviously going to pick the pretty girls. Like, oh, she's pretty. She takes care of herself.
Arabian
That's
guy.
the one he wants to take advantage of and degrade. You know. So it's not gonna be the hard. It's I think it's a middle thing.
Okay, it's a
'cause-
middle thing, yeah.
Because another thing is like what is
What is
Uh,
in your drink?
Right? What is
Okay,
in your
guys,
drink? Your
let me
drink
try
that.
and shift
Yeah.
back to let's leave this Dubai thing. Let's go to Blesser Couch. I think let's bring it home.
That's
Okay, fine.
Blesser
Yeah,
culture as
like,
well.
let's-
That's so
Let's
true.
Okay,
bring
but
it
let's
home
go
now.
home,
Like
let's
we
go
started like at where it began, right? Now we're bringing it home, right? I feel like how the Blesser culture has become so popular is right. We have a lot of middle class people, like even South Africa, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, right? These guys like previously they used to live a decent life, but due to the economy and the whole recession thing that's all going on right now, most of the people in the middle class they just went down. They're now
Yeah.
in the lower class, like they're just barely touching the lower class.
Yeah.
So these guys they've experienced a certain life before, and they dream about that life again. Like I want to live, I want to. So
So it's
if
like the easiest use. to
yeah,
get
if
back
their
on top.
if their parents are not
Yeah.
providing that, they're gonna go for people who can.
Even if your parents are providing, my
You
friend,
still can, yeah.
there's
Because you know
always
what?
better.
Yeah, what I wanted to say before was like it now becomes like a job.
Mm.
Like it's not even about sex and all that. Like some women, literally, like I'm just like your passenger princess. You take me out, you look cool and all that. I'm getting a car. I'm getting a
I
bag.
just want to look nice
I'm
and
getting your
I'm
second house because you're not staying in it. Now I've got a house. Next time it's in my name now. Like it's a job.
genuinely.
It's literally a business.
And also, right,
Yeah.
But
where,
it's
where I
such
have
an
the
easy
where I, do
business.
you know what? I like where I was starting at, right? I don't have a problem with the whole blesser culture if it's done correctly.
What is
It's
that?
done-
What's
what's
the
Yeah,
correct way
what's the
to
correct
do it?
way?
What's
The correct way is to do it, right, is like it's you take two people who are in need, right? And that was doing the Seekers app. This app brings people together who know what they want. Like
Some married men
it's,
need
it's just the same as
And you
Tinder.
know
Wait,
what?
wait,
No.
wait. No, I'm getting there. I'm getting there, right?
Uh-huh.
This is like sick, like the original seeker. I'm going to find a blesser because I want to finish my education. I'm going to find a blessee because I want companionship. I'm too busy with work. This guy doesn't mean that he's a loser. He doesn't get women. But now it's different. Now it's I feel like, especially in Africa, right? Like we have girls who want a better life in general. Like they don't want to be struggling at their age. They don't work. They don't like they just maybe they're in school, maybe they're at home. So what's the best I do? I can get that first life that's on the internet that's being marketed right now. I'm gonna find someone who can sponsor that, right? And that person probably he didn't have it growing up. He didn't have it at that time. He didn't get girls. But that was the culture. He grew up around that culture, right? So the girls he probably wanted, they weren't interested in it. They were like, nah, I want this guy who's more older, who's mature, but it's it's just I want the guy who's established, who can take care of me, right? So this guy grows up in this culture. He's going. Then at some point he's gonna make it in life. Let's say he makes it in life. This guy, do you think he's gonna maintain that same blessee procedure, or like the way it's supposed to be done, or he's gonna be very toxic because it's like he's out for revenge? Like these guys, they did not look at me at the time I was coming
that I'm
up.
here, I'm
Now
gonna
I'm
show
here.
them.
I'll show them. And the thing is, the problem is the blesser normally has the power, right? And the girl cannot write the terms of the agreement. Like, no, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. This guy's gonna say, now if you want my money, I want this, I want. He's gonna go to the extremes because he doesn't feel for this girl. When he sees her, he sees his property. He's gonna like, I wanna own it.
Not really. Sometimes the girls can even set the boundaries. Like it's not all the
'Cause,
time when the
yeah.
guy has the power.
No, but I'm
Sometimes
saying
it's girl
the
who has power
the
as
person
well.
with the money is the power, because if
Not always.
No, not
'cause
wait,
listen,
always.
wait, but
listen.
let me tell you something. Like, if
Yeah.
you say, right, if you say, for instance, let's take for example, you say, for me to bless you, I don't want you to be seen with other guys. Then you comply, or you tell the guy, for you can only come on maybe Mondays and Tuesdays. Don't come like on certain days. Then you have agreed. Like that's your initial. But when it gets into this guy, if he sees you maybe your friend or something, he's gonna get mad because he's entitled to that. He's saying, I'm paying for this.
Yeah.
This is my money. He's gonna imply she's using my money to see other guys, and it's already a whole drama.
I watched something
Yeah,
just
but
now.
then
Sorry.
you're making the assumption that the blessee is spending her money on other guys. That's not even the case. In most cases,
No, I'm just
the
saying, like,
girl
it's
is
just
spending
just
her
an
money in
like
her
it's
own
just an
apartment,
example
she's
of what
shopping.
happens, like the
Yeah.
drama. I'm talking about the drama in the
But
blesser
that
blessee
drama,
culture.
that comes with the culture anyway.
But-
It's going to come with the culture. You
No, but that's
decide to bless somebody.
entitlement.
But
I'm saying
bringing
that
it back
that is
home,
entitlement.
like he just did. I agree with him in the sense that in the situations where I've had to like be in a circle where people like have blessers,
Oh, you were
or
blessing.
I was never a blessing. Sorry, money doesn't phase me. Please just come love me. I keep your money. But I have been around people that were blessees or blessers. Actually, I think I've been around more blessers.
Yeah.
than blessees,
Yeah.
which is what scares me about blesser culture, because I've
They're
seen
everywhere.
blessers in their prime. Like I've seen people really close to me,
Yeah.
like people I know like that, be blessers,
Uh-huh.
and it's people I'm like, you're such a good person, and then once they become a blesser, I'm like,
There's someone else.
dude. So, but what he's coming, like what he said about entitlement, I can like bringing it back home.
Mhm.
I can agree to that in the sense that a blesser, even though you are not in a relationship, does not want anybody else
spending on that.
They don't want anyone spending on that. They don't want anyone touching
Because
on
it's
that.
for you.
Unless I actually also believe that there's like different types of blessers.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I feel I'm not in support of blesser culture at all, but I feel there's some honorable, and I put that in quotes. I can't find a
Honorable
better
blessers.
I can't find a better word for it. In quotes.
Yeah.
Honorable blessers, right? That just want the good. They want time. They want someone to look pretty next to them in the club, right? And you will be that one person for the longest time. You'll be that one person that's my person. We're not together like that, but she's my girl. She gives me what I want and I pay her for what I want, right? For a long time. And then there's those ones that are not honorable, that are in the streets, that will not go for a girl more than 20 years younger than them. Less than 20 years younger than them, right? But they are also in the streets. They are also switching. So they don't mind what you do. They just want to call you and say, yo, are you home? No, I'm not home. Okay, next time. And the next time they call you, yo, are you home? Yes, I am. And then they come, you do what you do, they give you your sheets, right? Done. But the ones that are honorable, they don't want anyone touching them because these people are usually known. If you enter a club, the DJ in the club knows this place. The bouncers know this place. The waitresses know this place. And they don't want to walk into that club with a girl that has been in that club last week with another man.
Yeah.
They want you. If for that moment you're theirs, for that moment when you walk into that club or that restaurant or whatever, no one should know you. And if they know you, they should know you because maybe you worked there, but not because you came before with like another person.
Yeah.
So again, in quotes, honorable.
I think
The
that's
ones
more
that
of
are
like
honorable.
pride, yeah.
It's pride, but also like I don't support blesser culture, right? But I can understand where some of the blessers come from. Some of these people are facing really difficult times at home, guys. Women can be women.
And the saddest part is I
well-
heard like some families even encourage their daughters to engage in
Oh,
the
yes,
blesser
I've
culture
seen that.
For
because
money, yeah.
it's so
I've
hard to
seen
it's
that.
Like
so
even
hard
in
to get
movies,
groceries.
it's shown like.
But I've
you know?
seen that close to me. Like when I try to picture ever coming to my mother,
And be like, Mama, like these things times are hard. Like
But
you should go this route.
I've
Honestly,
had people around me whose mothers will. You can bring a guy who's probably like maybe 5 years older than me. You bring that guy to your mother, and your mother will tell you, "What are you doing with this broke guy?
true.
What are you doing with this young guy?"
right
There's mothers out there that will push you
towards that direction?
towards that. There's mothers who
I
will
don't think they're
fish
necessarily
for
pushing
blessers.
you for blessers,
like,
but
"I've
they're
got a
pushing you
daughter."
I've
towards.
got a daughter.
Yeah.
They will go within their circles, right? Meet their homies and be like, "Hi, I have a daughter. Oh, you should just come to my house. Meet my daughter." There's literally mothers out there like that.
Yeah,
And
but,
it's not even
yeah.
people that are like suffering. It's just people who like things. Things. The liking of things.
But yeah, what you're saying, right? I can pick it up like where I was coming from, right? Like it's simple. I'm saying like the initial blesser culture is okay, and this one it's toxic because with money comes power, right?
Yeah.
And power, you have influence. But the thing is with the Western culture, these guys, if they have money, they've got responsibility, and they've got people who can take them to task with these issues if it goes south in any way. But back home, it's different. If you've got money, you've got power, you've got influence, and you can bend rules, right? You can do what you want, basically. So this culture now that has evolved into this, these guys have a mentality that I can do what I want with this girl. And they see women as property. Like she is mine. He can own her. Like, nah, I'm paying for her. You know, that's why you have cases of people shooting girls, you know, because it's that entitlement initially, like initiated.
No, but do you think like sorry, I want to come to that shooting because that's actually like a thing that's been going on back home.
Yeah.
Oh yes. In
Yeah.
this past
You know,
maybe
I've got no idea where you guys are.
in the past maybe I'm gonna say 3 months, I've read maybe 4 cases of a guy that shot the girl, and maybe 1 out of those 4 cases, that guy shot the girl and then shot himself. But when it comes to that, do you still think it's blesser culture? Because I feel like those are feelings involved.
When you become violent, that's when you should
No,
stop.
but what I'm saying, right? Like when we're now describing the blesser culture back home, these guys don't take it professionally. They're not gonna say like I'm just blessing this girl for emotional for that moment. These guys are putting their whole. They're investing initially. They're investing. Like I see.
I don't
like,
think it's
Wait,
investment.
let me
No, but
let me
it is,
finish.
though.
Let me like
Yeah.
to what they think. I'm not saying like that's what I'm saying, right? But
Yeah.
what they think is right. I'm gonna like initially I didn't have money.
Mm.
Girls were not looking my way. I didn't have anything, you know. Now I've got money. Now I'm using my money to get what I want. So I'm gonna get everything I want and desire because I've got money. So that's his mentality already. He's thinking that I'm gonna get everything I want because I have money. So if it doesn't go his way, this girl like she understands the blesser culture. She understands like it's a time. We have a phase, maybe 2-3 months. I'm gonna move on to the maybe I find bigger fish, you know. But this guy's he's not gonna accept it.
Or even I just fall in love.
Yeah,
Mm.
he's not gonna accept it because he already came without entitlement. He's like, nah, I own you. If I'm gonna pay for you, then you're gonna do exactly as I say, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So to wrap it up, though, would you consider blesser culture to be a negative thing, a positive thing?
I think it's a business.
Is it this-
No, because I
And
wouldn't lie.
business is
Like,
positive.
No, you
Yeah.
know what? Because I've thought
Joking.
about it. I've always said, I think if I was a girl, man, I'd have everything I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
like all these guys, what yingering you, so that's like what trying to get you and stuff like that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, if you want me to reply your DMs, send me a new phone. I get a new phone. It's like,
I
hi.
had a guy willing to
Yeah.
pay my rent, guys.
Yeah.
If
you
I can
see.
find
And I could
one
have
like
taken
that,
it.
I would have taken it.
But wait.
Mm.
I would have taken it. Like I really wanted
guys-
to be like, yes, my rent
you
is like
guys,
1,000.5, but I
Yeah.
still live in my mother's house, so that would just be like 1,000.5 extra. in my
But you know,
pocket.
like if it was the initial blesser thing, like I'm blessing you, you should come to my house like for the weekend. I'm here, I'm working, you know, it would be fine. Like I'm gonna give you the iPhone. But now this whole evolution of this thing, if I give you my iPhone, I expect you to do the most.
yeah.
I need you when I say jump, you jump. If I say sleep, you sleep. If I say come, you come.
Yeah.
From me.
Okay, okay.
For me, I honestly do not support it. I don't. But at the same time, I hope we have enough time for me to quickly say this. I don't support blesser culture, but I also feel like there's people out there that are within relationships that seem like blesser culture,
Yeah.
but are actually like genuine. Like it's just that you found somebody
With
who-
money.
with money, and
Yeah.
people just think you're there because of money, but you genuinely like that person. I am for that. Like, do you? If people think you're being blessed, hey, sis, that's them.
That's
but like
them,
you,
yeah.
or
Yeah.
if they think you're being a blesser because you're with someone like maybe below you,
Mm.
then that's on them. But like, I don't support it being a transaction. I support it being something genuine.
No, but
All
rela-
right.
transactional relationships,
Mm.
you can see though.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It is a
transactional or not.
like, you can
I
see-
think it depends on how you define it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for giving us your input on blesser culture. Stay tuned for the next episode with DTF. All right.